So I want to share that I'm actually about to start something that scares me shitless and excites me a lot and feels so deeply spirit-led and spirit-filled. And part of it is going to be me trying to write out a blog or talk out a blog about this trip to Ferguson, Missouri, which started deep in my gut last Tuesday when I saw a couple of folks of faith who I trust there and said there's another role there alongside the activism and the anger and the sadness and the outrage and the chaos that media and national attention can bring. There's also a role for healing and grieving and growing alongside the organizing and next steps. This summer is the 50th anniversary of the Mississippi Freedom Summer. And that didn't connect with me until I talked with my dad, who is from the St. Louis area and gave me an amazing background in history. And one thing he shared with me is that Ferguson, Missouri and St. Louis and the St. Louis County are so much like Mississippi. People left during the Great Migration, and the first big city as you go up the Mississippi after leaving Mississippi is St. Louis. So that's where people landed. That's where, when you go around in the suburbs, you can look around and see Mississippi in so many ways among the people and in their stories and in their lives. And so this feels like a thread of history right now that so many of us are entering into and are a part of, whether we are there on the ground or around the country or around the world. Something larger is happening. And I'm about to go in and support as best I can and help as best I can, and know it'll take a lot of growing inside me and a lot of listening and a lot of following. And I am excited and scared shitless about it. So fully scared. And so I want to bring my full body and my full self into this journey. And the best way I could figure out how to do that was with a video blog. So I'm going to be trying to video myself every day, maybe every 2 days, because I don't know what's going to happen each day, but really so I can support my own learning and my own processing through experiences, as well as sharing as much as I can with others and friends, because this trip feels so very held by so many people right now. Whether it's my support team or my co-trainers at Training for Change, or the people I organize with at Equate, or the people in Philly, or my friends and family all over the place, I feel so very held in this love and in this flow, in this love of spirit, because there's something bigger than just me going on. And I feel like I'm just a vessel and a part of this. So I'm going to do my best. That's all I can promise. I can try and stay in touch. I will do my best to stay in touch. I cut off so much of my hair to save time so that I can actually not worry about combing my hair, and instead I can get online and do things like this and share stories about what's going on. So here I'm going to post pictures if I can. Follow me on Facebook, befriend me there if you aren't, and I'll try and post stuff there too. And I can only commit really to doing this. This is something I know I can stay with, and I wish I could do more, but most of my work will really be there on the ground. And I go in there humble of the work that has already happened before I've arrived, and excited to build what may come next. And see myself so much in this moment as a young black man, and know how powerful that can be. So I want to invite you to both watch and help me discover more about what that means for me and see how I can be powerful in the world alongside others. And please reach out with comments and thoughts and stories and love, because that will be food during this journey. Thank you very, very much for starting off with me.